Hello, my name's Jan Carpenter and I'm an advanced level adult social worker with a specialist interest in resilience. Now, it's no secret that stress has been a theme within social work for some time, more specifically chronic stress. And we know that long-term stress, chronic stress, can have a negative impact on our mental and physical health and well-being. It can also have a negative impact on our personal resources and that we bring to the work and to our life, and also depleting our performance potentially, as well as our job satisfaction. Yet resilience achieves better outcomes, which is obviously not only good for the service users, our service users, but it's also good for us too, because it helps us to achieve a level of job satisfaction that we're hoping to get those rewards that we so deserve from a challenging role and time and effort that we put in to our job as a social worker. In this video, I'm going to share with you 3 core ingredients of being a resilient practitioner. That is for a social worker as well as for a manager. And they are attitude, letting go of stressful emotions, and daily lifestyle resilience building habits. Firstly, attitude. Now, you may be aware of an inspiring book called Man's Search for Meaning, written by a psychiatrist called Dr. Viktor Frankl. He was a prisoner of war in Auschwitz in the Second World War, perhaps one of the most challenging of conditions that anyone can endure. And he wrote about his learnings and his experience, and his findings were that actually seeing life, however bad, through the lens of beauty was one central ingredient to an optimal attitude within this setting. Another thing was having a sense of meaning and purpose. And finally, quiet compassion, that is human-centeredness, connection and growth. Secondly, moving on to letting go of stressful emotions. So I'm going to share with you a resilience building technique called Havening Techniques, a tool which can help people to let go of stressful emotions and also build a resilience, and then with a positive impact on their well-being. Now, I am a Havening Techniques practitioner and trainer, and so you're in good hands. And I'm going to demonstrate to you how it works and actually guide you through a Havening visualization. So firstly, we bring our hands together. And by doing this, we're specifically generating something called delta brainwave, which is what we experience when we're in deep non-dreaming sleep, around about 5 times a night if we sleep well. We also do this action. This also generates delta brainwaves, and actually it generates even more than rubbing your hands. And it's rather like giving yourself a healing hug. Now, I'm going to take you on a guided visualization. I want you to close your eyes while doing this. And imagine yourself on a beach, and the sun is rising, warmish glow starting to come onto your face. And you're looking out to sea. The sea is very calm. And it's a very clear sky, but there are some clouds coming over. They're rather darkish clouds, and they represent some stress that you're enduring at the moment, some stress or worry or anxiety. And I want you to spot what that stress is, what that inner tension is. And just repeat the words, the words that describe those emotions, those unwanted and perhaps unhelpful emotions right now, as you prepare to embark on this new career change. And you can watch as those clouds disappear out of view. And now I'd like you to see some much lighter clouds coming into view. And these represent some positive affirmations, some positive words that represent the good reasons why you've made this decision, this career decision. Perhaps it's resilience, perhaps it's calm, perhaps it's strength, perhaps it's confidence. Some words that represent you and resonate with you. And they just linger around the sky, sort of wispy clouds. And you can repeat those words to yourself. And now I'd like you to almost breathe them in. Keep rubbing your arms in a nice, steady motion. Breathing in those positive affirmations, whatever they are. And now I'd like you to walk along the beach, counting in 2s to 20. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 and 20. And as you arrive there, you see a curious object on the beach. It could be a piece of dense sea-softened wood with an engraving underneath it, or an exotic shell with a little message just inside, or a glass bottle with a message inside. It's up to you, but inside, or engraved on it, is a message for you, and it's a positive affirmation to take along your career journey. What does it say? Something really positive, something really encouraging and nurturing. Lovely. Now, while you're staring at the sea, and the sun is much higher up in the sky now, I'd like you to repeat that positive affirmation to yourself, whatever that is. Repeat it 3 times. And now I'd like you to take that object and throw it up into the air and into the sea. And as you do, it plops into the sea with a big splash and creates ripples. And those ripples are much larger than you expected and consistent. What are ripples anyway? They are energy in water. And now I'd like you to count those ripples in 3s to 30. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27 and 30. Now you might find that there's a positive affirmation waiting for you at the end of these ripples. Yes, it's a metaphor, but actually these ripples are carrying your positive affirmations with them and having an impact in your life and in your career and the people you work with and the clients you work with. Perhaps it says something about your meaning in life. Perhaps it says something about your sense of purpose in your career right now. And as you contemplate on your purpose, I'd like you to repeat that. Purpose, 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 purpose. And something catches your eye in the sky as you do say these things. And they're a flock of migrating birds. Whatever birds you like, but they're to your preference. And they're in this amazing formation. And you home in on them and you marvel at their grandeur and nature and the wonder of nature. Take time to count how many there are. There are so many of them. I'd like you to count in 4s to 40 as you count them. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36 and 40. And now change to hand havening for a bit of a change. And as these birds go out of sight, you think to yourself, every moment does pass, whether good or bad actually. And positive affirmation comes to mind. Human-centeredness, connection with ourselves and with colleagues and clients, and growth, personal growth, and growth of the teams and the people that we're going to be working with and the clients we're going to be working with. Wonderful. Now I'd like you to repeat some of those words that resonate with you most. Back to arm havening. And I'd like you to think about a colour. Those clouds, the dark clouds that you felt at the beginning of the session. And think about what colour they are now. And now, I'm heading up to the top of the Sanjings now, counting in 5s to 50. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, and 50. And as you approach the top, you can't help but be drawn to the colour of the sky. It's sort of a pink sky at night, but with mixture of other colours. And there's the sun is a golden, deep golden orange as it's beginning to set, just kissing the horizon. And in front of that there's a wild meadow. You can smell the meadow as you breathe it in. And there's one lonesome tree, one wise tree, and a few young sapling trees that are beginning to pop up. And you reflect on this scene and think about the beauty of it. It's easy to see the beauty of such a scene. Yet, remembering that even in adverse situations, it's important to be able to see the strengths in ourselves and in others, in our colleagues and our clients. And you realise that you've got some seeds in your pocket. And those seeds are seeds of positive affirmations that you're going to contribute to this wild garden with your positive affirmations. You can sow seeds of human-centeredness, connection and growth, sense of meaning and purpose and strength. And you can take some time to repeat those positive affirmations, the ones that resonate most with you. Because every time you repeat them while doing some havening, you are growing them in your mind, into your neurology. Helping these positive words, these positive emotions grow and take form. You're letting go of negative emotions, creating space for positive emotions that help build resilience. Now I'd like you to think about those clouds, those first clouds that you thought of and the emotions that came to light. Those unwanted, unhelpful emotions. I want you to think about how they feel to you right now, whether you resonate with them or not. And now ascribe a colour. Maybe just any old colour. Maybe something that represents the sky in this scene. Maybe there's some pinks, oranges, lilac, blue, whatever they are. It's up to you. Hand havening now. What if you were to, over to our arm havening, what if you were to bring these positive affirmations into your day, every day? What if you were to repeat to yourself while doing havening, resilience building routine that you can do every day, where you repeat your positive affirmations, whatever they are. In this case, bringing quiet compassion, human-centeredness, connection and growth to your day and to your work. Seeing yourself bringing those positive affirmations at the beginning of every day into your life and work. What if you were to have a deep sense of meaning and purpose every day, to remind yourself about what that is to you? And what if you took time to appreciate beauty and the strengths in any given situation, bearing in mind the challenges that we have and our role as a social worker, to not always be liked, but yet to always do our best to see the strengths in people and in ourselves. And what if you were to ensure that you had a good night's sleep, good quality night's sleep, and you were to do a little bit of fitness every single day, in the very least, and you were to eat well, and you were to put your positive mental attitude on in the face of adversity? Even Dr. Viktor Frankl was able to do it and lived to tell the story. So on that note, and with gratitude to you for taking the time to go all the way through this video, I hope that it provides you with a useful resilience building tool that you can come back to whenever you want during this course and even afterwards. Thank you and good day to you.